Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. The S&P 500 was up 0.14% today, setting yet another high for the year on a close basis. Very close, 15 points away from the all-time high. There was some really interesting data presented in Bloomberg that was done by Ned Davis Research. Basically, what they said is when a market breaks into a new all-time high, like we might do here, shortly, it does better than average on the 1, 3, 6, and 12-month basis. Said of all of those, the 1 month is not as spectacular as the others. Probably means that the market is a little bit, stretched out to the upside to get to that new all-time high, which you could certainly make that argument happening here. But the 12-month return on a median basis is 13.4%. Again, market average is about 10.8%, over the long term. But it's also positive 13 of the last 14 times where the market broke into a new high like this. So that's a nice sign also. So there's lots of pieces that are lining up. The big burst that we had to start this off triggered the Zweig breadth index, and then we had a big month, 8.9% in November. That's a good sign for the future. We get into a new all-time high here. That's also a good sign for the future. So people keep asking me what's going to happen in 2024. If you look at the data, that's what the data is saying is going to happen. We're going to have a good year. So we'll see. This is obviously a different time period because of this pandemic, and a lot of these past history things that we look at can sometimes be skewed one way or another. We probably should have been in a recession already, considering how much rates were raised, but because of the pandemic, the pent-up demand and the consumers going out and spending has kept us out of that so far. So, we'll have to wait and see how this works out, but things are lining up now. In my experience, it often takes a few tries to really get through the all-time high. Kind of get up there and you come back, up, back, and then you finally break through. There's usually some excitement, and then oftentimes there is kind of a retracement back to that high, and that's where maybe that 1 month average comes in a little bit weaker, but that would be a great sign to see here. Really be happy to have that happen. Don't know if we have enough volume or what have you to kind of get through here for the rest of this for this year, since there's only 2 days left, trading days, Thursday and Friday here, before we start up for next year. So anyway, look forward to being able to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Talk to you then.